Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shingai. I'm the owner of Reba & Co. I sell candles, wax melts, body butters and body oils. Everything good, anything nice for your self-care journey. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to use wax melts. But first off, we're going to just start with what are wax melts. Wax melts could be defined as wickless candles, I guess, but it's just a candle that doesn't have a wick. So, but it is scented. So the thing with wax melts, you can burn them for them to produce a smell. They are highly concentrated in their fragrance, so it's easier to burn them. Let's say if you don't want to burn a candle and forget it, you can always use a wax melt. For instance, you can have this type of wax melt. You can break it. You don't have to use the whole thing all at once. You can use one thing at a time. And I personally, for instance, when I use, let's say if I use, for instance, let me show you this one that I've used before. I use maybe 2 at a time or 1, depending on how strongly scented the wax melt is. You don't have to burn it once and then you throw it away. Well, some people do, but I personally, I can burn it twice. So for instance, when I've burned it and it's dried down, and another day, whichever day it is, whether the day you feel like you want to burn another, you want to light up the mood, whatever, make your room nice, smell nice, like this. I've used this, I've burned this twice. So I don't burn my wax melt more than an hour. I wouldn't advise that, because you'll be using like a tea light candle. Those tend to finish quite very fast, and you don't want to be burning it for too long. But regardless, they are strong scented, so the scent does hold for a long time. It does make your room smell quite nice for a long time. The other thing, you can use electric burners. Those are quite good as well. I personally use this one. I got this one from Primark. Exactly, I got mine from Primark. Literally just £3. These are not expensive. Wherever you buy them, they're not expensive. I got mine from Primark for £3, and all you have to do is use a tea light candle. Then you place it there, and then you can use it. I personally, and I would advise to always use an unscented tea light candle. Why? Because scented tea light candles burn faster, and you don't want it to quickly burn this while you're also burning your wax melts. Wax melts are also a good way of you, let's say for instance, if you didn't know how to if you didn't want to invest in a candle, which candles can be expensive, and you want to try out a scent, they're a good way of you trying out a scent. And if you burn it, if you enjoy it, you can always invest in the candles, of which candles, depending on the size, just the standard normal size, which is not the small ones, could burn up to 30 hours. But wax melts are a good way to test out a scent, see if you like it, and if not, it's also cheap as well. It also means you don't have to be spending close to 20 to 15 pounds, depending on how much the candle is. And you also get to reburn it if you want. I'm not too sure, but that's what I do personally. I'm not too sure, but I can reburn my wax melts. So I'm just going to show you here how I use my wax melts and how you can do that by yourself. Before I started making wax melts, I had never used a wax melt before in my life. I didn't know how to use them. I know it might sound like it's something that's very easy for the next person, but trust me, personally, I only knew about how to burn a candle, full stop. That's it. I'd never used a wax melt, I'd never used a wax melt burner, so I'll just show you how to use it. So I'll just then you put it in there. This is a bit big, but it works. So in my situation, because I've once burned a wax melt before, I am going to wait for this to melt, and then I'm going to use cotton buds. That's how I remove my used wax melts that I've used previously. Or there are various ways to remove it, but I just prefer to use the cotton bud. It's the safest way, it's the easiest way, you know. So it will melt within a minute, and then I will be able to place more new wax melts. As you can see that it's melted. I like to keep them right at the back of the counter. Why? Because if you have children, it's still hot. It's still hot wax. It can still burn. So I would keep it in a safe space. Even the tea candles, you try to remember to switch them off after an hour. I would advise to burn it not more than an hour, because it's not a candle. So yeah, I hope this helped. I hope someone finds this information useful, and also may you please kindly like, subscribe. It helps the channel to grow. It puts me in front of a different types of audience. And also, please tell me some of the stuff that you would like to see pertaining to candles, wax melts, body butters, any information that you would like to know, or any type of videos that you would like me to make. But for now, I have to leave you here, so thank you, bye.